Yes, I need you to get down. Thank you. What's poppin', what's good? It's your girl Mami Tiff, and I am back again with another video. Y'all, I'm so excited for this video because we're gonna do a little bit of apartment hunting together. Okay, we're gonna see the hottest spots in DC. Okay, probably not the hottest spots in DC, but you know, just some apartments that I looked at. Okay, period. I've lived in DC for 5 years now, primarily because I went to Howard University, and most of you know if you've been subscribed to this channel for a minute, but I'm currently living in my second apartment, looking for my third. I was actually not planning on staying in DC. I really wanted to move to Atlanta, but I don't know. I'm not ready to move there yet, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna stay in DC a little bit longer. But needless to say, this is going to be the start of my moving series, okay? Okay, we about to have a cute little series going on the channel. So if you want to stay tuned, you know, and keep up with your girl, make sure to subscribe. But yes, without further ado, let's dive into the video. Whoosh. Okay, so before I show y'all all the different apartments that I toured, I just want to get into like some things that I wanted out of an apartment and that is important to me. First off, the apartment must have in-unit laundry, okay? It doesn't have to be new, like I don't have to be the first person in there, but I want the appliances to be up to date. This next one is really important to me, y'all. Like I really want floor to ceiling windows. Like I haven't had floor to ceiling windows yet. I just feel like that's really gonna change the whole vibe of my videos. I just feel like I'm gonna have endless light that way. So yeah, that would be really cool to have in an apartment, but it won't be the end all be all. Okay, the next one is I would preferably like to have white cabinets. In my past 2 apartments, I had like, you know, wood, darker tone cabinets, which is fine. Like it's cute, it's clean, but like something about the white cabinets, it really just brightens up the background of your video, and I feel like it just brightens up the apartment in general. In terms of a bathroom, I do want to have like a big enough bathroom for some storage, just because, you know, the girl, she's starting to grow on the social medias. You know, having a brand deal here and there, some giftings have been happening. I'm getting a lot of products in the mail, and I love it, but we gotta find somewhere to put them. Also, I would preferably love to have a shower and tub combo. Like this apartment that I'm living in now has a shower and tub combo, and like I didn't realize in my last apartment before this, like not having a tub really it's just a different vibe. Like I don't know, the self-care routine, the nighttime just be different when I could just hop in the tub and just soak. Okay, this next one is preferably to not live in areas of construction. Like DC is always in some construction. If you live in DC, like you know there's construction going on in the city 24/7, you know, primarily because of gentrification. The apartment also must have amenity spaces. Like I realize how much I like to actually leave my apartment, especially for like working or entertaining. So it'd be great if the apartments did have amenity spaces. So in terms of rent, right, my original goal was to find something under $2,000, but to be honest, in DC the rent has gone up, and you cannot find a 1-bedroom, 1-bath under $2,000. Like it's literally unheard of. So with that being said, I just kind of had to move my budget to like as close to $2,000 as possible, just because rent is expensive, and you know I'm trying to buy a house in a couple years. So okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and get into the apartments. So the first apartment that I checked out was in Southeast. The first thing that stuck out to me when I walked into this apartment was the amount of just bright light. The kitchen was updated and the appliances were updated, but it wasn't the white cabinets I was looking for, but I still liked how it looked. I love that it came with an island. Like my apartment now does not come with an island. The living room was a great size. I loved the floor to ceiling windows, and it was a cute little, you know, cute little city view. Now in the room, for some reason the floor to ceiling windows didn't follow into the room, which kind of made it dark. But then when you step into the bathroom, I mean, the white lighting just hit me, and the amount of storage that was in the vanity was like great. There was also a hall closet, which was like kind of a combination of a laundry room, which I thought was so dope. It was very home-like. Like you don't really see that in a lot of apartments nowadays, and it just looked like a great area area for me to just put like surplus storage into. I thought that was like honestly a really good selling point. So for the amenities, they had a great space for entertaining, and on the rooftop it overlooked the city, but the pool didn't really excite me. I don't know, like I'm definitely spoiled because the apartment building I'm in now, the pool is like an infinity pool, so it looks over into the water. Yeah, I don't know, the pool was just very outdated, didn't really excite me, and it didn't look like big enough to really be entertaining up there for real. They surprisingly also had a dog park, which I forgot to mention, but that is something that's very important to me because I do have a dog, Luna Bell, and the current building I'm in now does have a dog park, so she's kind of used to that. She's spoiled, but I think it's definitely awesome that they did have. In terms of parking, I do have a car. There was like parking in the building, or you could park out on the street. So what I liked the most about this apartment was the amount of space that it had. Like it just felt huge in there for a 1-bedroom. And for this particular unit that I looked at, it was around $2,200, so a little bit higher than what I really want to pay for real, but it was nice. It was nice. Okay, so moving on to apartment 2. Surprisingly, y'all, I found a 2-bedroom apartment with 1 bath under $2,000. That was crazy. So the apartment was a standalone apartment in Northeast. The format of the apartment was very interesting. It felt very long. Like when you walk in, you walk right into the kitchen and like living and dining area, and then on the 2 opposite ends were the 2 bedrooms. The downside about the kitchen, dining, and living area is that there was no windows there, so it'd be very hard to like work with the lighting situation, which I didn't really like. The bathroom was a bit outdated from what I personally was looking for. Both the rooms were like a decent size with decent lighting, but the closet was a little bit smaller than what I'm looking for. The upside about this apartment was, first of all, it's 2 bedrooms. Like I could have a whole nother space to just work from home at, which kind of alleviates the whole I don't have amenities situation. So I could shoot content in that one room, you know, handle my business, okay? But the downside about this apartment was that it was in such like it wasn't in a great area where I felt safe as a woman. And then this particular apartment was going for $1,768. Okay, this next apartment that I went to was also in Northeast. I loved how open this apartment was. There wasn't floor-to-ceiling windows, but it was still pretty bright in there. The bedroom was very spacious, but what stood out to me, y'all, was the closet. Like the fact that they have those like organizers in there, it gave home. Like I felt like I wasn't in an apartment. I felt like I was in a literal home, and I could just see myself in that closet like organizing things, how it would be set up. So I really like that. And then the bathroom was absolutely gorgeous. Like not the marble floors, and it was also just very bright in there, and there was just a lot of space underneath the vanity and the white subway tiles for the shower backsplash. It was giving, honey. It was giving. Okay, now for the 4th apartment, it still was in the same building as the last one. So when you first walk into this apartment, there was actually like floating bookshelf on the wall, which I thought was interesting. I guess you could choose how you would want to decorate it, but I think that's kind of cool and unique. Right across from it was the hall closet, which I thought was very huge and spacious. As you continue to walk into the kitchen, it was very similar to the last one. It was up to date, clean looking. Now the living room was kind of small to me. It did have nice lighting, but it was very small looking. The bathroom again was spacious, but this particular unit did not have the tub and shower combo. The bathroom was also kind of shaped odd, but I did like again how I saw like those floating shelves. I could just like see myself setting up like the extra products that I get from brand deals and gifting, so like that was cool to see that. The washer and dryer was also in the bathroom, but I didn't mind that. Now child, this bedroom was shaped so odd, like so odd that I literally was like, I don't even think I could fit a queen bed in this room, which is what I have. And I asked the leasing agent and he wasn't even sure either. I was like, sir, ain't this your job? The closet also was kind of small, but again, loved that they threw the organizers in there. I don't know, something about that just gets me excited. Now for the amenity spaces, they did have a rooftop lounge area. The view is okay. You just really kind of looked at some parts of the city, but then like in the middle of it was like the nearest metro stop, so you could like hear the metro while you were like out on the rooftop. They also had an inside dining space on the rooftop, which was cute. cute. Now downstairs they had a pool, which I thought was a great size for a pool. Like, it was pretty big to me. The gym was also like a decent size and had a lot of equipment in it. Like, I could personally see myself working out in that gym, which I like. And then there was this like really cool, dark and moody like work from home area that was just so well like decorated and designed. And then it led into this like invisible door. Like, this was something out of a movie, child. But it led into this invisible room, and it was like a game room in there, and it was also decorated similar to like that dark and moody look. So I really liked that. So this apartment building had a lot of upsides. It reminded me a lot of the building that I live in now in terms of amenity spaces. It didn't have as many, but like I could see myself working and like entertaining in those amenity spaces. But what was told to me at the end of the tour kind of threw me off, and I was like, so basically the leasing agent told me that when you move in you would have to pay $60 or something like that a month so that you could use Wi-Fi in the amenity spaces. Why is that not built into the rent? So yeah, I was a little bit turned off at that, but it didn't like eliminate how much I really liked this place. Okay, so the last apartment that I toured is actually an apartment that's in my building, which is in Southwest. When I walked into this apartment, child, I was like, lighting, hello. The cabinets too were also white. You know, this is the first apartment that we've seen with white cabinets. I didn't realize how unpopular white cabinets are in DC, but they're very unpopular. And then I loved the floor to ceiling windows. The view was kind of like a water slash like green space view. It was very like nurturing for a suburban kid. As you walked in, the kitchen was on your right, and then on your left were doors for the in-unit washer and dryer and the hall closet, which was actually pretty deep, even though it doesn't really look like that in the video. What I loved about this apartment was kind of how big everything felt. So apparently this apartment is like a wheelchair accessible apartment. That's why you see like an empty space in the kitchen. But then in the bathroom, it was so big in there. Like, I could literally see me like putting in like a in-unit like cabinet of some sort to hold all my products. It had the tub and bath combo, period. And then from the bathroom leads you into the closet, which isn't as big as I really was hoping for, but it's maybe something that I can make work. And then the closet leads into the bedroom, which is actually around the same size, the same setup. Like, there's a whole pole right here, if you can hear it, that's in my current bedroom now, kind of like the room that is in that apartment. And again, has the beautiful floor to ceiling windows, which just looked amazing. Now in terms of the amenity spaces, I didn't think to record them because I already live in this building, so I apologize for that. But this building, y'all, has plenty of amenities. Like, out of all the apartments that I searched, it probably has the most amenity spaces. There's a rooftop pool, and then on the second floor is like the majority of the rest of the amenities, which is like 2 courtyards, a lounge area, a library for like working. What else? They have a game room, and then on the first level there's these little like business cubbies that you can go in and work from home. And then also on the first floor there's like a full-on gym and yoga room. So the amenities here are very nice. Definitely has me spoiled when I look at other apartments for sure. But yeah. So those are the 5 apartments that I toured, and out of those 5 apartments I will be making a decision on one of them. So y'all, you gotta make sure to subscribe so you find out which apartment I end up picking. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed touring these apartments. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys.